Hi and welcome to Literary Hype. I am Stephanie, your Literary Hype woman. We're about halfway through 2024, which is crazy. I don't know where this year is going. It is flying by. Flying. Just absolutely flying by. But at this point in the year, it's time to do the mid-year book Freakout tag. I've done this challenge for the last 2 years since I started doing Booktube, so it's only appropriate that I continue the tradition and post another video with my hot takes from 2024's reading list. Question number 1 is, what's the best book you've read so far in 2024? And for that I'm selecting Not Another Love Song by Julie Soto. Her debut last year, Forget Me Not, was my second favorite book of the year, so it is no surprise that she's back on this list with her new book that comes out in July, and I read this so fast. This is an enemies to lovers, forced proximity, co-workers at the Manhattan Pops, and the cello scene. Y'all will understand soon enough about this cello scene. There's just something about Julie's books that I read them so fast and love them so much, and I cannot wait for whatever she does next. Runner-up is I Hope This Doesn't Find You by Anne Liang. This is another book that I swear has crack in it because I read it in like 3.5 hours. It's like enemies to lovers, academic rivals to lovers, but make it to all the boys I've loved before and their emails. It's a good time. Question number 2 is the best sequel you've read so far this year, and for that I'm going with The Au Pair Affair by Tessa Bailey. This is the second book in her Big Shot series that she just started this year. Her sports romance, first really big dive into sports romance. Au Pair Affair is a hockey dad who's single and hires an au pair to move into the house to help take care of his daughter while he's, being a professional hockey player. It's a lot deeper and darker than most of Tessa's things, but it's really good, and so I really enjoyed this one. The next question is a new release that you have not read yet but want to, and so for that I'm selecting One Perfect Couple by Ruth Ware. Scout Press sent me a copy of this and I was really excited about it, but I'm very easily distracted. Yeah, very easily distracted. I'm told this is like reality TV centric and is a really good time, so I have high hopes for this and hopefully I'll get to it soon. Picking this next answer was very difficult. Very difficult. The question is, what is the most anticipated book for the second half of 2024? And I would really like to just say all the books coming out my birthday week. Like, there are so many books coming out the day before my birthday that I am so excited about. So July 30th, just get ready to spend a whole lot of money at the bookstore. The one that was closest to me, and that's what I'm going with as my answer for this, is That Prince Is Mine by J.C. Lee. This is a Korean Emma modernized version, retelling-ish inspiration vibes. And JC is just so much fun, so I'm looking forward to this one. JC also has a romantasy coming out the week after that. Also coming out on the 30th, 1 Year Ago in Spain by Evelyn Skye, Name Your Price by Holly James, The Blonde Dies First by Joelle Wellington, Between Friends and Lovers by Shirlene. I don't know how to say her last name and I'm not gonna try again. It's not good. I need to learn how to say names sometimes. But that's just a smidgen of the books that are coming out. There's so many good ones. Elena Armas has a book that day. July 30th is going to be the best book release day of the year. I said what I said. Question number 5 is a book that you need to read by the end of the year. And for that, I'm going with Snow Globe. I still have not read this. I was so excited to get my hands on this at New York Comic Con last year. I was so excited. And I'm still very excited and really want to read this. It just keeps getting shuffled to the back of my cart and I forget about it and then I get distracted because I get easily distracted. So I really want to read Snow Globe. It's like Hunger Games meets Squid Games, K-drama craziness. So I know it's going to be a good time. I've heard really good things about it. I just need to get to it. So Snow Globe. It should come as no surprise that my answer to biggest disappointment of the year is A Court of Frost and Starlight by Sarah J. Maas. This is the most pointless book. Like, there's no plot. The whole plot is holiday. The whole plot is, what's he gonna get Feyre for Solstice and her birthday? And will Nesta come to Solstice? That's it. That's it. Like, these other books are so thick and like have way too much detail and crap. This is just a big ol' yawn. Like, even doing it by audio, I struggled. It was a 2-star at this point. If you're gonna read ACOTAR, just skip this book. There's no point. Just skip it. Question number 7 is your biggest surprise of the year, and for that I'm selecting Butcher and Blackbird. I'm not a dark romance girly, so this was my first kind of dipping the toe into it, and looking at that list of trigger warnings, I did not expect it to be a good time. But I was doing it for my buddy read group, and you know what? It was actually pretty good. So I really enjoyed it. I'm currently reading Leather and Lark, so clearly it didn't throw me off that much. I was quite surprised that I enjoyed it and that I'm continuing on with the series. Question number 8 is your new favorite author, and for that I am selecting Kristen Dwyer. The Atlas of Us is her book that came out this year. I got the opportunity to be on a panel with her at Emerald City Comic Con, so I read this book ahead of that, and it is so good. It is such an emotional journey. Like, it was in the running for favorite book of the year. It's up there. Plus, she's a K-pop fan, so automatic win. And a runner-up on that is Gretchen Schreiber. Also a K-pop fan. Also really fun times hanging out with her. Question number 9 is your newest favorite character. For that I'm selecting Wells from Fangirl Down, because he is the bad boy of golf. I did not think I was gonna like a golf romance, but not only did I like it, but I am like, this might be my new favorite Tessa book. It's really hard. Yeah, I think this and It Happened One Summer are real close, but this one definitely. Well, Hook, Line, and Sinker. But this one. Tools of Engagement? Nope. This is my favorite Tessa. I'm going with it. It's the first time she gave me a redheaded heroine, and I'm going with it. Wells, bad boy of golf. Newest favorite character. The next question is a book that made you happy, and for that I'm going with Funny Story by Emily Henry. I did that one by audio, and it was such a fun book. It's fake dating your ex's ex, who's also your roommate, because your ex-fiance took away his girlfriend, so they're moving into your house, and so you move into her house. It's a little bit of a weird situation, and that's okay, because the book was great. I will give a runner-up on this one as well, which might actually be the winner. I don't know. It's really hard to pick on these guys. It's real hard. But my other book that I want to mention is the Spy Family series. I had never read manga before. I had not watched anime. I am now very much so obsessed with Spy Family. Like, considering cosplays, and my husband is also considering cosplaying as the couple from this book because we enjoyed it so much. We watched the anime, I read all the books. I'm obsessed. Spy Family 12 comes out in August. Need it. Obsessed. Love. Anya is the cutest and I'm obsessed. And the final question of the mid-year book Freakout tag is the most beautiful book that you bought. So officially the most beautiful book that I bought that I'm going with for this is going to be Not in Love by Allie Hazelwood. I got the indie exclusive version, so it has the artwork of the dog in it. It's very shiny, and I'm going with this one as bought because it is the closest one to me that I remember buying. I tend to forget which books I bought. It's a problem. But one I know I didn't buy that is more beautiful than that one is the Owl Crate exclusive version of Ruthless Vows by Rebecca Ross. It's got real pretty blue sprayed edges with a cello or a violin maybe. I forget. It's been a while since I read the book. But so this is the exclusive version for Owl Crate that is allegedly signed. I haven't opened the plastic because I'm just keeping it precious and pretty. However, I didn't buy this one. Owl Crate brought a whole bunch of stuff into the press room at Y'all West, and so I ended up with this one. And very, very excited that I ended up with this one. So that's my 2024 take on the mid-year book Freakout tag. Let me know what you think in the comments. Did you agree? Did you disagree? What are your thoughts on this so far this year? What's your most anticipated? There's so many questions that you could answer in the comments right now. Go. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this with your friends. I'll see you next time.